Hello guys, my dear students and foreigner level 3 in grade 7 and 8, Alex, Mia, Heidi and Colin. How are you? Hope you're fine. Today our lesson will be about an important lesson in Arabic language. It's about what's your hobby. You're going to talk about your hobby in Arabic language. Let's start guys. So in this lesson the student should be able to talk about his or her hobby in Arabic language, talk about what he or she is good at and what he or she can do. So here, as if we are going to talk about our hobby and then negate the sentence later. Compare people using special forms of certain adjectives. We are going to learn about new adjectives, learn new vocabulary words in Arabic language, create simple sentences in Arabic language. Let's start. Okay guys, let's start. First we are going to prelude our session with adjectives, with certain adjectives that we are going to enrich our vocabulary with. When you want to compare people, look guys, when you want to compare people, you have to use special forms of certain adjectives. So, if you want to compare people, you have to use special forms of certain adjectives. Mainly, I'm talking about comparative and superlative adjectives. But before we go through that, we are going to as I said, enrich our vocabulary with important adjectives. What are these adjectives? We have here tall means طويل. So tall means طويل. We have to study that, guys. Short means قصير. قصير. Big means كبير. Small means صغير. Beautiful, we took it before, it's جميل. Okay, so we have tall is طويل, short is قصير, big is كبير, small is صغير, beautiful is جميل. Now, after we've known these adjectives, we are going to start using special forms of certain adjectives to compare people. Yeah. So again, as we said, if you want to compare if you want to compare people, we have to use certain forms of adjectives, and we said that these forms of adjectives are the superlative and the comparative form. Let's assume, so here we have the adjective that we learned, the comparative, the superlative. In English, the comparative form is using ER, and in Arabic we use, and the superlative we use EST. Now, let's see, we are going to use the verb tall in order to compare how tall two people are. So let's use the adjective, tall, in order to compare how tall two people are using the comparative and the superlative one. Steve is a tall man. Steve is a tall man. Steve, man, we took it in the last lecture, man is رجل. Tall is طويل. Okay, so Steve رجل طويل. Okay, now we are going to compare. John is taller than Steve. John is taller than Steve. How do we do this between tall and taller? Let's look on this. The adjective here, tall, how is it? It's ta. Look guys, ta. Okay, we. Le. What do you mean by this? This is consonant 1, which is ta. This is consonant 2, which is we. This is consonant 3, which is 3. The comparative form, we use this pattern. We start with A, okay? Then we take the T, okay? Then we take the W plus A. Then we take the L. It becomes John أطول من Steve. So taller becomes أطول according to this scenario. So John أطول then is من Steve. Adam is the tallest. Here I added EST. All what I'm going to do is Adam. Here we have أطول. Only add to it L. Adam الأطول. Okay? So here we compared between how tall the two people are using comparative and superlative adjectives. Now, Steve is a short man. Steve is a short man. Steve رجل قصير. Okay? Let's now do it according to this formula. Steve رجل قصير. The first letter is K. the first consonant letter, then K. C1A consonant, the first consonant is K, then we put A. C2 is S, I, then the consonant 3 is R. Let's change it to the comparative form. First we put A, then we take C1. What's C1 here? It's K. Then C2, what's C2? It's S. Then we put after it A. Then we put after it what? So it becomes أكثر. So John أكثر من Steve. Adam is the shortest. Adam الأكثر. So we have to put add L here, okay? So this is the how do we use this to compare between people using certain forms of adjective, or to compare how tall two people are, or how tall two persons are, or how short two persons are, okay? So these are the superlative and comparative forms of adjectives. So usually this is the most common important part of adjectives. After we finished with adjectives, guys, let's enrich our vocabulary and move to the second part, which is what's your hobby, by learning new vocabulary words in order for you to be able to express your hobby. First, we have soccer. Soccer means كرة القدم. So soccer, which is football, كرة القدم. The ball is always means كرة. Basketball, كرة السلة. Handball, كرة اليد. Tennis, كرة المضرب. Swimming, السباحة. This is a noun here. Noun form of a verb, okay? السباحة. Cooking, الطهي. Or الطبخ, we can say. So here we learned new vocabulary words. How are we going to investigate this? We are going to investigate this by knowing these words, or you're going to be able to express what's your hobby, or to talk about your hobby, or what you're good at and what you can do. Here, I'm good at swimming and I like it a lot. Okay? Let's see, here you are expressing your hobby. You're saying, I am good at swimming. So guys, the first way to express your hobby by saying, I am good at what, okay? I am good at swimming and I like it a lot, okay? So the first way to express your hobby is to use I am good at. This is the alternative expression, okay? So this is the alternative expression. Now, I am good, what does it mean? I am good means I am is أنا, good أجيد, so it's أجيد. It's at swimming, we said at swimming, this is the noun form of a verb, السباحة. Okay, so here you expressed your hobby. So the alternative expression is I am good at. I am good at. So here, I am good at swimming. أنا أجيد السباحة. Okay, so here this is, you use the noun form of a verb. Now, and I like it a lot. And is what? Like is أحب, because always the word like in Arabic is أحب. I like it. We're talking about swimming here, and notice swimming has تا مربوطة, so here you have to use ها. وأحبها a lot is كثيرا, يعني so much. So أنا أجيد السباحة وأحبها كثيرا. So notice here that here, what did we do? We have to learn this word, what do you mean by I am good at, and we have to enrich and learn and study the vocabulary words that we learned in the previous slide. So the first way to express our hobby is to say I am good at, okay? So let's see another sentence using the comparative form of verb. I am good at swimming more than you. I am good is what? أجيد. At swimming السباحة. طب look here, we have more. Here we have more. What do you mean by more? أكثر. So this is one of the adjectives. So more than. So you are using here the comparative form. So it means أكثر. Then is what? من, and you have you منك or منك. So يجيد السباحة أكثر منك. Here we are using what's your hobby, and you are comparing what you know with other people. So the expression I am good at can only be followed by a noun. So either you say I am good at soccer. When you say I am good at soccer, here you are using a noun, or the noun form of a verb like swimming. Okay, so here we are having another example. I am good at soccer. I am good at is أجيد. Soccer here, the I am good at is after it came a noun. So أجيد, soccer is كرة القدم. So أجيد كرة القدم. So the first way to talk about our hobby is starting with I am good at, which is followed by a noun or the noun form of a verb. هلا when we study the words in the previous slide plus know what do we mean by I am good at, we'll be able to express our hobby. We can say also to express your hobby, you can say I like or I love soccer. I like or I love soccer. Okay, what do you mean by I like or I love soccer? Let's see. I like, we said it here, أحب. Soccer is كرة القدم. أحب كرة القدم. Or you can say أجيد كرة القدم. Let's add here something, and I love it so much, and I like it a lot, and I like it a lot. It becomes, guys, أجيد كرة القدم و like is أحب. Okay, أحب. It is ها or هو, but look at كرة القدم, it's having تا مربوطة, so you say أحبها كثيرا. Okay, so you can say I أجيد كرة القدم وأحبها كثيرا. Okay, the second expression is I can. So to express your hobby, you can say I can or I can do. Okay, so I can or I can do. So I can do this. Okay, so now I can cook Egyptian food. What you can do, you can cook Egyptian food. So I can is أستطيع. Okay, أستطيع. Cook, here we're using the noun form of a verb. So here أستطيع plus the noun form of the verb. Okay, we're not using the verb, we are using the noun form of the verb. We've learned that in the previous slide, cook means طهي. Okay, so cook means طهي. Okay, Egyptian food is what? أكل, or we can say طعام, it's better. So طعام المصري. Okay, Egyptian is المصري. We've taken this also before. So أستطيع تهيئة الطعام المصري. So the expression here, we use it أستطيع plus the noun form of the verb. The second combination is you use أستطيع, which means I can, plus N plus the conjugated form of a verb. What do you mean by the conjugated form? Let me remind you. When we used to say, please apply the conjugation rule for this verb, which is ذهب. You know ذهب, what does it mean? Go. We've taken this before. So ذهب, I told you apply the conjugation rule, but with the present tense. You used to tell me أنا أذهب. So here you apply the conjugation rule, but with the present tense. So here I can is أستطيع, then you use أن plus the conjugated form of the verb. So here you have الطهي is the noun. Okay, so the verb will become أطهو. أنا أطهو. Now I can play soccer. Please take a look. Noun, if the noun cooking means الطهي, the verb is أطهو. Okay, Swimming is السباحة. The verb is أسبح. Playing is اللعب. The verb is ألعب. Okay, these we need to study them. These are as vocabulary words for us. I can play soccer. We have to follow here two combination rules. I can, in both ways, it's أستطيع. Either we follow the noun form of the verb, so playing is لعب, soccer is كرة القدم. Okay, أستطيع لعب كرة القدم. Now, let's use the second one. أستطيع أن plus the conjugated form of the verb. أستطيع أن ألعب كرة القدم. So here you used أستطيع plus to plus the conjugated form. To is an, and this is the conjugated form of a verb. So either you can say I can play soccer, أستطيع لعب كرة القدم, or أستطيع أن ألعب كرة القدم. Now this table is going to summarize what we've done. So here you're going to talking about what you're good at and what you can do, as if you're expressing your hobby. So as if you're expressing your hobby. Now, you say I am good at playing soccer, or you can say I can play soccer, because we said we have two ways to express our hobby, or to express our hobby, or two ways to say what you are good at. We say either I am good or I can. You can say I'm good at playing soccer. I am good is أنا أجيد. Playing here we are using it as a noun. We cannot use after I am good at the verb. Only we use after it a noun. يعني the noun form of the verb. لعب soccer is كرة القدم. Okay, let's change it into the as if we are negating the sentence. You are telling me that you are not good at playing soccer. I am not good at playing soccer. So أجيد لعب كرة القدم. Okay, أجيد is a verb because it's an action verb. We need to put before it لا. We've taken this before. So لا أجيد لعب كرة القدم. Okay, here you said I am good at playing soccer. Let's see what do you mean by I can play soccer. I can here يعني I can do this. I can is أستطيع. Either هلا we use the noun form of a verb, or we use the verb, that the to plus the conjugated form of the verb. Play is لعب here, then كرة القدم, or you can say أستطيع أن ألعب كرة القدم. Here I can't play soccer. I can't here it's mean أستطيع لعب كرة القدم, just you put لا before أستطيع. Okay, and then لا أستطيع أن ألعب كرة القدم. Here there's a sentence that I need you to study it also. I can go there alone. I can't go there alone. Here you cannot use I am good at, because here you are expressing that you can do this. Okay, here you're not expressing a hobby. Here you're expressing that you can do something. What do you mean by I can do? أستطيع أن أفعل. Okay, أستطيع أن أفعل يعني أنا I can do this. I can do this. لا أستطيع أن أفعل. Okay, I can go there alone. So here you're showing that you can do this. I can is أستطيع. Go الذهاب. We've took this before. ذهب الذهاب. There هناك. The only thing that you don't know is alone, which is بمفردي. Okay. أو you say أستطيع أن أذهب هناك بمفردي. I can't go there alone is لا أستطيع الذهاب هناك بمفردي, or لا أستطيع أن أذهب هناك بمفردي. So let's take these sample sentences, guys. Here we have I'm good at Arabic. We can say either I am good at Arabic, or you can say I can speak Arabic. Okay, so we can do it in two ways, as we said. I am good at Arabic. I am is أجيد. Okay, أجيد what? العربية. أجيد اللغة العربية. اللغة is you may say I am good at Arabic language. Okay, so أجيد اللغة العربية. You can say I can speak Arabic. I can is أستطيع. Okay, I can is أستطيع. Speak, let's use first the noun form of a verb. The noun form of a verb is تكلم. تكلم. Here we're using the noun form of the verb العربية. Let's use the verb. Here what do we use? أن أتكلم. Okay, so here we use أن أتكلم. So أستطيع أن أتكلم العربية. Here. This is the first way. طب let's negate the sentence. Let's say I can't speak Arabic or I am not good at Arabic. Either you say لا أجيد اللغة العربية or you can say لا أستطيع أن أتكلم العربية. Now, I can play basketball because I am very tall. I can is أستطيع. Play, either you can use the base form, which is the noun form of a verb, or we can use the verb. Here play, either you say an plus the conjugated form of the verb. Here an means to, and ألعب, the conjugated form of the verb. Basketball is كرة السلة because it's لأنني. Why did we use لأنني? Because we're talking about this. لأنني, because I am very tall. Tall is طويل. We took this. Very is جدا. Maybe you can say I can't play basketball because I am very short. It becomes لا أستطيع أن ألعب كرة السلة لأنني قصير جدا. By this, I finished part of our lesson, which is what's your hobby. Next time, we are going to continue the other part of the lesson because it's a little bit long. Please, I'm going to put a revision worksheet on the Google Drive about the dual nouns and this lesson, so we can practice more about this lesson.